がなかったら明日会社行かなくて済むのに。やったー
Zom 100, a show about zombies but actually about life, starts with Akira Tendo, a young man who finds himself working at a black company. And no, that's not a racially motivated word, shut the fuck up. A company providing the most abhorrent of conditions to workers. After dealing with these conditions for years, Akira finds himself depressed, with no sense of purpose, and working like a slave trying to fulfill his boss's unreasonable expectations. And of course, the only thing keeping him going was an absolute 11 out of 10 baddie. But unfortunately for him, not even ass can save him from his predicament. Anything would be better than this life right now. And luckily for him, that's what he got. What's so funny is my boy's first response to a bunch of zombies trying to eat him out, pause, isn't crying or being shocked with fear like a normal person, but it's fuck, I'm gonna be late to work. This meant something to Akira though. All the things he wanted to do, missed out on, or new things he wanted to explore or try, this was his chance to do them. And that calls for one thing, and only one thing. A bucket list. Zom 100 is great across the board. The show doesn't take itself too seriously, but does when it needs to, and the jokes are hilarious, bringing out the individual charisma in every character. The show is also visually impressive, having some really good animation and implementing cool artistic choices. The multicolored blood is not only artistically flamboyant, but also serves as symbolism for the vibrancy brought by the zombie apocalypse into Akira's previously dull world. Some episodes can get pretty ambitious with their storyboarding, which I can always respect. And of course, the show has an infectious feeling attached to it, a carefree tone exemplified by its characters that makes it such a joy to watch. But most importantly is the message we take away. Zom 100 is about taking chances and living your best life right now, a message that so many people need to hear. Life is short, so don't waste it doing the things you hate. Go out in the world and do the things you've always wanted to do, and don't let anything else scare you out of it, because life is supposed to be fun, and that's what makes it worth living. It's about living every day like it's your last, and literally in Akira's case. Another thing I'd like to talk about is near the end, the story took an interesting direction, which I don't really know how I feel about, to be honest. I like the ideas that it presents, the darker, more sinister outlook one could have in this type of situation, juxtaposed to the happy-go-lucky innocence of the main character and his crew. They're two sides of the same coin, and Akira couldn't have said it better here.
毎日が辛すぎて何のために生きてるのかもわからなくなってた。そんな俺が望んだのがもし歪んだリストだったら、俺が誰もが日暮らしになってたかもしれなかったんだ。だからどうしてもあいつのことを心底憎む気にはなれないよ。
Both groups' desires root from the exact same point, wanting to do everything on a bucket list, but to two very different ends. I don't know, the original appeal of the show, showing the characters just having a damn fun time, kinda takes a backseat because of this plotline, which didn't really do it for me at the start. I didn't want the show to completely throw away its original identity, but the ending of this mini-arc made me appreciate it much more. The ending was genuinely heartfelt, communicating such a strong message of spreading love and positivity. If people were just nicer and more understanding of each other, maybe we wouldn't have to go through so many conflicts and tragedies in this world.